Hey guys, back up from a Pat here. I must say, my front garden bed is a mess. This is the bed where I have my lychee, I have some blue porterweed, and I have a couple of young mangoes that I recently planted. My sweet tart mango, and over there I planted my blacky mango. But guys, this bed does not look like worthy of being called backyard farmer Pat's front yard. So in today's video, I'm gonna be beautifying the front. If you guys have been with me from the beginning, when I was at my other home, you know how lush and tropical my landscape was in the front. So I can't do it for the whole landscape because this garden is a whole lot bigger. But I do have my beautiful frangipani or plumeria plants that I planted the sticks, and they're all doing really well here. But now I wanna create like a really nice island. You guys know in the backyard I created a really beautiful island, oasis. So in today's video we're gonna go through. I'm gonna be pulling up the weeds, and then I'm gonna be showing you, talking about the different kind of plants that I'm planted here. Right now it's in the evening. It's like 6:30 in the evening. So the trees, my neighbor's trees are basically shading the front yard. But during the day, this bed gets full sun. So that's kind of like a little, that's a good thing, but in a way it's a little issue for what I'm trying to plant, because a lot of plants, when you first transplant them, they can't really handle full sun. And even after they've been acclimatized, not a lot of plants like full sun. So I'm gonna be planting mainly tropical plants, but I'm also gonna be and I'm also gonna be for the first time planting some Florida natives, because the natives are really good. Natives can handle the harsh weather. And guys, we're in May, but I can tell you the temperatures are already extremely hot. So the only plants that I'm keeping are the mango trees. And here I planted several curcuma the year before last. And you can see what I like about them is year after year they come up. However, they only bloom for maybe a month or two, and then they're gone. So my idea is that I want color year round. All right, so this is officially my least favorite part, but these weeds have to go. Um, if you're, say you have a grassy area that you're just set up for the first time, you can actually just lay cardboard on top and then, just pile the soil on top of it. That will suppress the weeds. However, I don't want to have to pay for soil for this entire bed. So I'm going to be utilizing the existing soil. Plus there's a lot of mulch and, good stuff that out there that I can use. Be sure that you pull the weeds up, you pull the actual roots up like you just saw me do. Get the actual roots out. Otherwise, it's just going to come right back through the mulch. A lot of these weeds, probably came in from seeds. Seeds fell on because I have a lot of weeds in my yard. And if you don't get it soon, they take root in the mulch. So now these are some pretty hefty weeds, but they're not too bad to pull out. Some are harder than others. But go in and make sure you get all the weeds. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this for the entire bed, and I will be right back. Whew, that was some tough work, but I did it, guys. I got through all the weeding. I rolled back the stone. I cut back the vervine. You can see it there. I have to work on that root. Got rid of some of that black tarp that was stuck underneath the rock and the vervine. And you can see I rolled away the rock. So you can see now the curcuma. I left that in because those have a beautiful flower. I want those flowers to, of course, those flowers are going to be up soon. You have the mango tree there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to rake back the mulch. And I'm going to place this rock. I'm not sure. I want to kind of center the rock. Let's check out this soil. You can see the cardboard is broken down. You see a lot of roots in there, but I'm leaving all those roots. Those roots will just break down and feed the soil. So those roots aren't gonna grow back. They're just gonna break down. But most of the cardboard, when you look through, most of the cardboard is gone. You can see little bits of cardboard. Well, actually, that's a little piece of tape that was on the cardboard that I didn't remove. But when you go a little further down, it's still sandy. Look at that. That's like sand. So, eventually over time, the cardboard, the mulch, everything will break down, especially with me adding the compost and the different things that I'm adding. That's going to break down and feed the soil. So it's going to be all good. All right, so next I'm going to start adding some of my soil. I have some soil builder here, which is a mushroom compost. I have several bags of mushroom compost. I have some composted manure and some, I think in 12, I have like 12 bags in all. So I'm just gonna lay those on, and then what I'm gonna do is keep back like 2 or 3 mushroom compost so when I'm planting, I'm gonna put the mushroom compost actually in place. So right now I just want to go through and rake back this mulch. I'm going to put the phone down so I can rake back the mulch because I'm going to reuse this mulch. Nothing goes to waste in backyard farm, guys. Nothing goes to waste. All right, guys. So I have cleared all the weeds, pushed back the mulch, and laid some soil down. I think I put down 8 bags in all, or 9 bags. Still have 3 bags left. What I'm gonna do with those 3 bags is, as I dig the hole to put each plant in, I'm gonna put some of the mushroom compost in along with some amendments that I use. So what you want to do here, first of all, when you decide on what plants to plant, or as what I'm going through as I decide what plants to plant is, first I went through my garden, and also my friend Diane gave me some of her plants. So I saw what I could use as free. I love these um, Hawaiian Thai plants. I think the color is absolutely beautiful. The leaves turn red, especially when they're full sun. They come up as a full red. I have them throughout my garden. So she actually gave me 4 stalks. I'm gonna split this in two and put two each on either side, on either end. That can take full sun. So this area in my garden, it's full sun most of the day. In the morning, it's partially shaded by my house. In the evening, it's partially shaded by my neighbor's tree. But most of the day, it's like sweltering heat. So I got these begonias today that I love this kind of begonia. These, they get huge, and you can see the ones with the shiny leaves, they get huge, and they, in South Florida, they last them like year round. However, because this is full sun, as much as I'd love to see this color in front, this is not a good spot for the begonias. So I got these for $2 each. So I just wanted to show you. I got a good deal at Walmart on a clearance rack because they're pretty big. They're pretty big. They're very big begonias. Got them for two bucks each. I got 4, but I'm gonna put those in the backyard, probably around my mango tree or wherever, or in the island. I'm gonna stick them around. Um, so as I said, first thing you think about is sun, right? And then also I try to put plants that require similar watering needs in the same location, if not even in the same bed. If I have plants that are heavy water drinkers, I'll put them on one side of the bed, because versus the more tolerant, drought tolerant plants, because you don't want to put a plant that loves water right beside a plant that hates water. Otherwise, one of them is going to suffer. Also, what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to create year-round color. So of course the Hawaiian Thai plants, and also these crotons. I love this kind of croton. I have these throughout my garden. I actually bought 2 more today, and I may dig up a couple more in the garden because this bed is pretty big, 28 by 6. Also, I got some lantana. I love lantana. It attracts hummingbirds, it attracts butterflies, and it usually blooms year round. I got these 3 small lantana for $1 each. These were also on clearance. These are the Egypt egg. Well, I don't know what this is. Is it Egypt? It's supposed to be egg PT lantana, EGPT lantana. So these are reduced to $1. So I got 3. They have a little purple flower. So that's really pretty. So I'm gonna put these 3 in a clump. Then I bought 3 other lantana, but these have a different color. Those were regular price, $2 and change each. So everything is pretty inexpensive. I have some shrimp plants. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna put my shrimp plant here. Shrimp plant can tolerate full sun, but I may plant it. It prefers full sun to partial shade. So I may plant this up here. I do like the shrimp plant, and those are also plants that bloom year round. So I'm not putting anything up here that requires much maintenance. Once they're established, they will take care of themselves. So, oh, and guys, I forgot. I also bought 3 salvia plants. These salvia are native to Florida, so it's always great to add natives to your garden. These are salvia farinacea. That's the salvia here. They look a bit droopy now because it's pretty hot. And then finally, what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be adding bromeliads along the front. Bromeliads is another plant that's very sturdy, so I'm gonna do that now. So what I'm gonna do, the first thing I'm gonna do, oh, and Diane also gave me some copper leaf here and a couple periwinkles. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plant out what I have. I'm gonna organize them, plant out what I have, work with what's already there, the lychee and the 2 mangoes. I have the stone that we dug up, that came up when we just moved in, and we put the stone here. So I'm gonna put the stone to the center and front, and so we can see the stone. And then I'm gonna work around what's here, and of course I'm gonna work with these curcuma that are popping up. I'm gonna be sure that I don't plant anything over where I know they're popping up. We have these 3 here, 1 here, and we have several popping up here. So that's going to be a nice permanent plant. So as you can see, every single thing is, they're basically perennials. They're going to come back year after year. All right, guys. So I am going to rest the phone down. I'm going to plant this up, and then we're going to come back and show you what it looks like. And then after that, what I probably do is, go and get whatever little plants I need to fill in. I may do some annuals or some more periwinkles, since I know those reseed. I might do some little clumps of periwinkles just to add some more color. All right, guys, so that's it. I'll be back after I've planted up. And here it is, guys, the final product. There we have over here the original lychee. And right beside it, in front of it, I put a bromeliad, and you can see this is already about to bloom. I pulled this and another bromeliad out of the garden. Bromeliads multiply, so I had a whole ton of them. So pull that up. That is the croton that I purchased, one of the 2 crotons I purchased. This is my Hawaiian Thai plant that I got from my friend Diane. I put 2 on this side and 2 on the other end. Then right here, I have my curcuma. Beautiful purple flowers. I planted it year before last. Every year they pop up. So pretty soon I'm going to have beautiful clumps of curcuma. There were actually 2 other clumps of curcuma right here. One right in the spot where I put this bromeliad. But I wanted a bromeliad in front of the stone. So I dug them up and I separated them into 2 additional patches here. There were multiple bulbs, so I know I'm going to have quite a bit of curcuma. So I have 2 on this side of the rock and 2 on that side of the rock. Behind it, I have my purple lantana that I bought for only $1 each. So really excited to see this bloom. I think a couple of them have blooms on it. Here's what the bloom looks like. So that should be pretty once it's in full bloom. There are 3 plants here, $1 each. Behind it, I have my salvia, which are native to, I believe that and the lantana are native to Florida. Salvia, definitely, they're native. So I have those behind the rock. Then over here, I have my yellow lantana right behind the curcuma. Then I have another one of the bromeliads I dug up. Oh, and I skipped over this one. So this is another pattern of bromeliad that I have. I planted 1 in front of my house, and it's now like 8. because they multiply. So I just dug one up and put it here. I don't mind the bromeliads multiplying here. I can always separate them if I want to separate them, or I can contain them by planting a pot with them in the ground. Here is the mango that I have, my sweet tart mango. And then to wrap it up, I have another croton and another red Thai plant, which were croton was, as I said, $13. The red Thai plant. So I think of all the plants that I bought, everything that I bought probably add up to less than $50. So for less than $50, I transformed this garden from the horrible mess it was to this, of course, and some elbow grease. Of course, you have to take into account soil. If you have your own compost, of course, use that. But um, since the soil was relatively good, I just added some of the compost that I bought in the store. So of course, guys, you have to consider soil, and if you have good soil already in the bed, then there's nothing you need to do except to like revitalize it. I did add azomite. I did sprinkle azomite, which is a mineral dust, like a rock dust, that adds a lot of minerals to the soil. So I did add some azomite. Then, of course, to my mushroom and communal compost that I used to just refresh the soil. That probably wasn't necessary. These are all just ornamental plants, apart from the mango and stuff, which and the lychee, which of course I have good soil around that. But I make the whole bed rich because I want this to grow into a really lush tropical island. So this is gonna be, it's already pretty, but it's gonna be even better in no time. Yes, let me show you what's left over. So I'm gonna take the begonias, and my shrimp plant, the copper leaf plant, and the what else did she give me? Yeah, I'm gonna take all these other flowers and plant them throughout the garden. Some of these, especially the begonias, require shade, so I plant them in the shade. Copper leaf can be full sun. I think what I have here in the bed was enough. That's why I didn't add anything more. But guys, hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope this encouraged you to go on out there and refresh your beds, guys. For a lot of you across the country, it's springtime. For us in Florida, it's summer already. Not officially, but for us with the heat and everything is summer already. But guys, we got a long season ahead of us. So let's go ahead and beautify our gardens today. All right, guys. Till next time. Bye now.